Hi everyone, welcome once again for another episode of Solving Mathematical Problem. And if you are a student and you are aspiring to get into UP and Ateneo, LaSalle, or UST, and you're planning on taking the college entrance test for those schools, and you needed refresher on how to do exponential equation, then this video is for you. Okay, so let's start. Our first example is you have here 10 to the power of negative 3x times 10 to the power of x is equals to 1 over 10. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is um, I will employ the law of exponent that when you multiply like bases, all you need to do is you just add the exponents, right? So 10 power of negative 3x times 10 power of x, that becomes 10 to the power of negative 3x plus x is equals to, okay, 1 over 10. I can transform this into 10 to the power of negative 1. It's the same, right? 1 over 10 is the same as 10 to the power of negative 1. And then simplify 10, negative 3x plus x, you will have negative 2x is equals to 10 to the power of negative 1. Okay? Okay. As a review, the one of the properties of exponential equation is that when you have x to the power of a is equals to x to the power of b, when you equate terms with the same basis, you can just equate the exponents as well. So you can say a is equals to b. So therefore, in this case, the bases are already equal, which is on the same, which is 10. So let's now just equate the exponents. Negative 2x is equals to negative 1. To solve for x, we will just divide each by negative 2. So your x is 1/2. Okay? That's the value of our x in this specific example. Okay, let's move on to our second example. Okay, here's our second example. 81 to the power of 2n over 243 power of n is equals to 3 to the power of 4. The first thing I will have to do is I will express 81 with a base of 3 so that it will conform to the expression I have on the right of the equation. So 81 can be expressed as 3 to the power of 4. Right? 3 to the power of 4 is the same as 81. And then raise that one to the power of 2n. All over. How about 243? Can it also be expressed with a base of 3? Yes, of course. Because 243 is the same as 3 to the power of 5. Altogether raised to the power of n is equals to 3 power of 4. Okay? Now using the law of exponents once again, when you have an expression with an exponent and then also raised to another exponent, all you need to do is you just multiply the exponents. So 3 to the power of 4 to the power of 2n, you will have 3 power of 8n. All over 3 power of 5n is equals to 3 power of 4. Okay? Okay, the next thing to do is, by law of exponents once again, when you divide terms with the same basis, all you need to do is you just subtract the exponents. So we will now have 3 to the power of 8n minus 5n is equals to 3 power of 4. Okay? And then 3 power of 3n is equals to 3 power of 4. Okay. So by properties of exponential equation, same basis now. So you can just equate the exponents. So you will now have 3n is equals to 4. Solve for n, divide each by 3. So your answer is n is equals to 4/3. Okay, that's the value of our n. All right. Okay, let's have our last example. Okay, our last example is expressed as 10 to the power of x times square root of 10 to the power of x is equals to 1000. Okay. Okay, let's solve it now. 10 to the power of x times, okay, I will have to transform this radical expression into 10 to the power of x to the power of 1/2. Okay, it's the same. This one is a radical expression. This one is an expression with a rational exponent. Okay, I just transformed the radical expression into something that is that has a fractional exponent. Okay, so by the way, this one is an equivalent of square root of 10x is equals to, how about 1000? How can you express 1000 that it has a base of 10? That's just 10 to the power of 3. Do you agree? Right? Okay, good. So this becomes now 10 to the power of x, 10 to the power of x, and then 10 to the power of 1/2 x is equals to 10 to the power of 3. Okay, from the left side, you already have the same basis, just add the exponent. So you have 10 to the power of x plus 1/2 x is equals to 10 to the power of 3. All right, so this becomes now 10 x plus 1/2 x. You will have 3/2 x is equals to 10 to the power of 3. Okay, you have now already an equation with the same basis. Equate the exponents. So you have 3/2 x is equals to 3. To solve for x, we will just multiply both sides with what? That's a reciprocal of 3/2, which is 2/3. 2/3. So when it cancels out, all you have left is x is equals to. This one cancels out as well. All you have left is 2. So 2 is the value for our x in this particular example. Okay? So I hope I made it clear, and I hope I made it simpler for you. So I guess that's all for now. This is Engineer Reagan. That's all. Bye.